perfectionism is very common among artists, among recovering artists, those of us that are blocked. And when we think of perfectionism, we think that we just have good standards and it's a very good thing. And we want to make sure that what we present to the world is worthy of the world and worthy of us. But actually, perfectionism is bad because it's debilitating. It gets us stuck in the details, and we never actually present what we've made because we are literally in a loop and never move past there. So that's part of why me as a facilitator am running this class the way I am, meaning that let's just go to the next chapter. Let's go to the next chapter. Like, we didn't have to finish the chapter we were in completely perfectly. We didn't have to get all the tasks done because we just want to, in this class, I want the class to be accomplished. I want it to be complete. Elizabeth Gilbert says it's better to have something done just as opposed to having something perfect. And I really love that because as artists, we find that that the morning pages actually are going to help us to be less of a perfectionist because there's no wrong way to do them. So, and we just have to keep writing. I know for me, sometimes writing that third page, it's like, what am I going to say? You know, like, this isn't something that's supposed to be perfect, and it helps us to keep things moving forward, to stay in the flow. So the opposite, actually, of perfectionism is to take a risk. So let's say you're drawing something and you don't like this one line, so you keep erasing it and trying to make it straight and keep erasing it, and the next thing you know, you put a hole in your paper. The reason why the opposite of perfection is risk is that you're going to say, you know what, it's good enough, and I'm going to present it as good enough. And that's actually taking quite a risk. But what we find when we take those risks is that we feel supported and we like ourselves better. You know, we notice that it didn't have to be perfect. So whatever's worth doing is worth doing badly. It'll get better. It's just maybe a rough draft, but let's get through that draft before we feel like we've got to finish it and have it perfect.